We've been working with regular polygons. Today let's look at the square, an equilateral quadrilateral. So in this particular square, I've given you that the little length right here is 3 inches. I've given you that the entire apothem is x, and that the radius of the square is y. I want you to find the length of x, the length of y, and the area of the entire square in simplest radical form. So first of all, let's cover our bases. We need to remember our vocabulary and our template as far as our ratios are concerned. Inside of a square is a 45, 45, 90 special right triangle, which we learned both legs have a value of a, and the hypotenuse has a value of a radical 2. Remember that the a radical 2 is the radius of the square, and it's the hypotenuse of the triangle. The dotted line, A, is what we're calling the apothem of the square, and it's also a leg of our 45, 45, 90 triangle. Now remember, if A is just this section of the triangle, then the entire side of the square is equal to 2 times A. Let's apply those labels to our problem. So now we know that the y will be the equivalent of a radical 2, x will be the equivalent of a, 3 is the equivalent of a, and an entire side is 2a. Let's take all those pieces and do some algebra. If 3 equals a and x equals a, then x equals 3 inches. And again, if 3 is the a value and y should be a radical 2, that means that y is 3 radical 2 inches. And 2a would be 2 times 3, or 6 inches. Well, we've learned a new area formula, where area is equal to 1/2 multiplied by the apothem multiplied by the perimeter. Remember that the apothem, again, is the piece that goes to the side, and that the perimeter is all the sides added together. So in our picture, the apothem, again, is our x value, and we figured out that our x value was 3 inches. A side is 2 times a. We figured out that 2 times a was 6 inches, so the entire side of the square is 6 inches. Using the 1/2 multiplied by apothem multiplied by perimeter, then we have that area is equal to 1/2 times 3 times 24, or 36 inches squared. We could double check that because 6 times 6 is 36.